Hello, my name is Brienne Ropp, and I'm here excited today to introduce you to a brand new line. We have released this line just now. It is called the Luxe Regent. This is going to be a specific line with some attributes specifically to this line. We've actually designed the front cap or redesigned the front cap in order to accommodate some of these different features. So you can see the front cap behind me. It's got that beautiful, nice filtered RGB lights, completely controllable by an app. Your awnings are also going to have RGBs, and we have now designed a paint job specifically for this coach as well. So this is going to give us the maximum ceiling height on the interior. It's going to give us the maximum length throughout that coach. So you can see this Regent really does live large on the inside. It's perfect for full-time living and also working on the road. On all of our models, we'll just walk kind of around the outside and kind of talk about some of those features that we have, and then walk you through the inside and introduce you. So on this, I've got 6 slides. We've got slide room paint and window silks on this model here with us today. We've got a one-piece seamless fiberglass cap. We've got our slide rooms themselves. Everything we do is going to be a 3-inch thick wall construction. So I'll kind of walk you through what all those layers are and why we decided to do that. Literally everything is a welded construction. All of your aluminum is going to be double welded on either side, and it's all going to be wood filled if it's load bearing. Our sidewalls really do set us apart in the industry using that graphite infused block foam insulation that we have. You're not going to retain or wick any moisture. The high gloss gel coat that we have is going to be actually infused into a product called Asdel. It's going to be moisture resistant, mildew resistant, it's formaldehyde free as well, which is a nice benefit. And then everything we do is going to be vacuum bond laminated. So coming through here, our paint job is actually 4 coats of automotive paint. It does have a sub accent, which would be like kind of that 5th color. It's triple cleared, it's wet sand and buffed. So it gives it that nice glossy design. Literally everything we have is going to be all paint. Even your logos, there's no decals on this coach. We've got 2 40-pound tanks for LP, 1 on either side. 6 points of leveling. We'll use equalizer leveling. They have more substantial pads in the front, a little bit thicker arms. All of the hydraulic hoses are actually home run to the pump up front, which makes troubleshooting a little bit easier. Also makes the individual adjustments a lot more than you can get on some of those ones that are daisy chained together. Nice large pass-through. Everything we have is going to have access to the underneath. We got nice tidy wiring. We try and keep everything color-coded, labeled. Our electrician's very organized. Nice thick pass-through door with heavy struts. All of our exterior doors are going to be gravity. You've got keyless entry on that. Step above entry stair will be standard, along with the MORryde safety rail on this model. You've got a 4-camera system, so you've got side view cameras, door observation camera, and a rear backup camera. So coming into the back, we actually in the interior have 1 step into the rear of this model, which is going to gain us that nice large basement storage. So you have a 10-foot basement in the rear on this model, with a nice large slide tray for storing all kinds of things. You've got netting in the back to catch anything you're putting in your side compartments. That'll allow you to even see through, which is a great benefit, so you can see what's in there, what you need to get to. All of our models are going to have a nice thick fender skirting. You'll be a high heavy gauge aluminum. All of our belt rails covered, so the transition between this fiberglass and the fender skirt is completely covered. Got your rear ladder here. Reverse lights, backup lights. Nice bumper made for us by our Utility Body Works. And then your storage is going to actually magnetize to open completely so you can gain access to everything in the rear. Coming around the other side, I've got your power cord reel. It's going to pass down through, so you can see. This is actually the back half of your central vac system, which is going to be on the inside. That's going to have a hose that'll connect to it. It actually even has one of those sweeping mechanisms. You can sweep right up to it and suck all the dirt and then empty from the outside. Coming forward, I've got our independent suspension, which is going to be more ride. You've got 8K axles standard on this model. You're going to have H-rated Cooper tires, TPMS monitoring, which is tire pressure monitoring, and then you'll also have hydraulic disc brakes on this model as well. So here's the back of the furnace. We've actually got, everybody asks me, what are these little things? So these are actually going to help you flip your seals inside and out. So we have a triple seal on this coach. So on the interior of this, you've got a bulb seal attached to a seal sweep on the inside wall and on the outside wall. So you've got 2 seals here, and then when they finish with the paint and everything, you've got this bulb seal here. When this room closes, it's actually going to be countersunk. So when it comes in, this room actually sits inside this pan flush, which makes it completely seamless on the side. You're never going to have exposed seals for the to the UV rays if you've got this thing stored. It also looks really, really great going down the road. But this is what the seal sweeps do. They flip those seals in and out so that you don't have twists and bugs coming in, or rain. Dual pane frameless windows. The vent up top is going to actually be the vent for the microwave. People ask me a lot of times, do your microwaves vent to the outside? The answer is yes, absolutely. And then we'll be on to the next side of the pass-through, where we'll have our wet bay and then access to the outside of, or the inside of the wet bay. So this is going to give you access to the back of your wet bay plumbing. You got your fresh fill, your black tank flush. You've got 2 black tanks on board, a section for you to hook up to be winterized, and then you can kind of get access to all the plumbing back here. This one's got an Arctic package. You can tell because it's got all of those PEX lines are individually insulated. You've got a 3 canister water filter, so the filters aren't in yet, but you will have 3 stages of filtration on this coach in order to get nice clean water into that unit. So we did actually have Utility Body Works make one more part for us. They actually fashioned in this cover for our nice Gen Y hitch. It's going to kind of just blend that into the paint job, and then you've got that really handsome Gen Y hitch and not all the bolts exposed. So it kind of just ties it in all together as part of the paint job. So we're inside the Regent in a nice gourmet kitchen. I just wanted to cover a couple things with you before we get started on the inside. So this is actually cut out of our sidewall. So when I talked about the vacuum bond lamination, this is what I'm talking about. It's a 3-inch thick construction. It is actually that gel coat fiberglass that's infused into that Asdel product. This is all adhesive in between all these layers. You've got a welded grid of aluminum that creates that structure. Literally everything's framed out, windows, vents, compartment doors. The interior wall is going to actually have a soft touch on it. So that's got a foam core that's going to be very sound dampening. So this is all graphite infused closed cell block foam insulation. That is what sets our sidewalls apart. We've actually taken on this model and added this block foam into our roof and vacuum bond laminated the floor with the black foam insulation on this line here. So little bit addition on the graphite infused block foam insulation in the roof system and into our floor. So a little bit of a key difference on that versus our other models. Also, this is kind of a door observation camera. I talked about those cameras. There's just the monitor for that. It's got the left, right, rear on your cameras. So just wanted to mention those couple things as we're walking by them. So in the kitchen, I've got our GE microwave. This is an air fryer and a convection. GE stove and oven. This actually is an air fryer as well. This is our 30-inch. It does come in a 24 as well. The 24 doesn't have the air fryer, but you do still have the microwave one that does have the air fryer. So here in the kitchen, I've got three drawers by the stove. We've got nice big drawers, big amount of storage for all your pots and pans. Everything we do is going to be all solid hardwood cabinetry. It's all going to be mortise and tenon jointed. It's actually handcrafted by the Amish up in Shipshewana near us. Coming forward, I've got on this one our single bowl composite sink. We've got lots of options for sinks and countertop colors. You've got a silverware drawer that's actually a double sliding silverware drawer. So you've got the silverware drawer up top with the drawer for storage of your microwave plate, your sink covers, whatever you would like below. Everything's going to be dovetailed on all of the corners. It's going to be real wood bottoms, have undermount drawer glides, and all be soft close. Same with the doors themselves, they will be soft close. So a little bit of an addition into this model is this nice large pantry. So you've got a huge amount of storage here with this pantry. I'll just go ahead and step aside. We've got lots of pullouts in the nooks and crannies of these cabinets for ease of use and storage. Coming around to the other side, I've got a TV, which would be prepped in the kitchen. You don't have to do TV if you don't want. A lot of people like to be able to watch your YouTube videos while you're cooking, so we did add that in here. And then our dinette table with overheads. This actually does pull out to seat 4. You just have a latch underneath here, and then it pulls out, and you've got a leaf that's stored below that you can fill in that space. Coming up into the front, I've got a front living room on this model. So you've got all of your controls right in here, your breaker box and your fuse panel, right inside the door where you can run everything. There's even an app on your phone that you can get to run slide rooms, awnings, lighting, so you just have everything kind of at a touch of a button. This is our front living room. It actually does have a secret bonus room. So we have equipped this one with an office. I can do a bunch of different things up here. It's kind of a flex space just like our garage. So we've got a jackknife sofa, which we actually made these rooms quite a bit larger, making the jackknife sofa quite a bit larger. These have storage and cup holders in the arms, and these arms actually even remove for a larger sleeping space. So these flip into sleeping areas, one on either side. You've got an electric love seat here across from the television. And then the television itself is a hidden storage component. So this room actually does go ahead and stow away. This fireplace just slides open here and just secures. So just to gain access, it's a real quick push of a button and then pull it forward. We left this kind of blank because we wanted to kind of get your ideas. We did make a desk area so you can see kind of how that would feel. It's really comfortable up here. I've even got a pull out for keyboard should I want. And then if I want to have like pens, pencils, miscellaneous items below stored, I do have that option. But I could easily mount monitors here and have kind of a nice area in order to work. We have little ventilation ports on either side. Should you need to get something and you're stuck in there, you can ask your significant other for a drink or whatever. But yeah, it's kind of a fun space to play with, and it really does kind of blend in. You really can't tell it's here once it's closed up. So here in the rear, in the hallway from the kitchen, you've got your laundry facilities. So you've got your washer dryer, the storage up above. You've got half bath across the hallway, which is a decent sized half bath, lots of storage, nice medicine cabinet. And then one step, creating that nice basement storage that we saw coming into the bedroom. We've got a king bed with overhead storage above, nightstands on either side. There is storage under the bed as well. And then opposite, we've got a nice large wardrobe that's got hanging storage. I can do hanging storage all the way across if you want me to do shelving in a certain area. This is a versatile space too, depending on your storage needs. And then in the main bath, it's actually in the rear of this coach. We have a nice large space, dual sinks, lit mirror, nice amount of storage on either side for all of your toiletries. Got a nice big storage drawer with power in the center if you do the dual sinks. And then you do have a macerating toilet in here. This one actually has a bidet in it too. It's one of the options to do, but tons of space in here. I feel very comfortable even standing at the sink. I'm completely comfortable in this space. It's a nice, large, roomy bathroom. Got a nice residential shower with the shower jet and panels, glass shower door, and then skylight, and then a linen closet as well. One thing I forgot to mention, you may notice in the videos, and maybe I'll just go ahead and show you. I'm upstairs, but I literally cannot touch the ceiling. Same in the front. You know, this is gonna have the largest interior height of any fifth wheel upstairs in the upper deck. It's just a huge amount of space. And being a taller person, I would be completely comfortable up here or back here in the upstairs or up front in the upstairs. It's just a game changer for some of the taller folks. It feels very residential, roomy, and open. I would love to have you come and check it out for yourself. Please come see us, and we'd be happy to host you.